Titans are angry they got Fist of Havoc again, so I figured I'd share some of my own ideas for possible alternative supers and abilities, and I figured since I'm doing Titan, I may as well do something for each class. So today, we're tackling Solar. For Warlocks, I didn't have a great idea until Solar 3.0 came out and they got a new melee. So for the super, I figured we just give them increased melee regen and change the melee into a single spark that can be cast faster, do more damage, goes farther, and leaves a small sunspot just to really make you feel like Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist, because we just need to push that fantasy even further. For hunters, it feels almost like all options have been exhausted. We have a six shooter, a precision gun, every knife ever for a super. Where else can we go with it? Akimbo. We go full akimbo. For this, I have two ideas. One, we have a roamer that fires as fast as six shooter but with the damage of precision, or we just leave him with Reaper's ult from Overwatch and it would do really good against those bubble titans and Iron Banner, and it just feels a little more personal than Blade Barrage. Also, an idea for a new melee would be a coin trick type melee. You throw a coin into the air and you shoot it, and it hits a nearby enemy. And if you time it right, it does more damage. I don't think it should one shot at all, but maybe somewhere between 50 to 90 damage in Crucible. I think that seems fair. It should be somewhat similar to implement as Gunpowder Gamble, but probably a smaller hitbox. I feel like that thing is so easy to hit. Bungie has long said their idea for Solar Titan is to storm the castle, so my idea to preserve that while also not giving them a melee super is a sort of one-shot super. The idea, break the wall down with a literal hammer throw. On cast, they start doing the spin attack from Burning Maul, but spin faster and faster for a couple of seconds before throwing it. Upon contact with the ground or an enemy, it explodes for heavy damage and leaves behind a huge sunspot about the size of a single zone in control. This gives them a high damage output while ensuring that anything survives never makes it out of that sunspot, kind of like Gathering Storm. An extra fun implement you could add is giving allies restoration while in the sunspot, kind of like Sol Invictus, but for everyone, making it another good support option for your team if you don't have a well lock or if they just want to go full Mustang. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I did one of these for Stasis, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to, and if you have any ideas of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments.